Hey there, everyone. Happy Saturday. Can you believe it's almost August already? Of course, we've had some lovely weather here in Victoria, and if you're joining us from out of town, welcome. I'm Tony Joe. We're doing a live streaming open house here at this lovely townhouse. The address is 210 Douglas Street, unit number 5. I'm just out front right now, and I'm going to be taking you to the unit in just a moment here. But you know what I really want to do is I wanted to articulate where we are. So I'm going to turn the camera around here because, like I said, right, you can see the address, 210 Douglas Street. Let's flip you around. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Beacon Hill Park. So basically, this is a townhouse that's right across the street from our own Beacon Hill Park. What is Beacon Hill Park? Well, when you are in New York, think Central Park. When you're in Vancouver, think Stanley Park. Oh my goodness, it's a fantastic location. You know what? I'm going to walk down a little bit first. Here's our sign. And actually I'm going to do a little pan up here towards the building just to show you. It's a lovely 8-unit townhouse, very nicely done. Actually, I want to point out right now the decks. So the decks have all recently been redone. Quite a substantial job, actually, so they will be lasting a long time. See that slate roof? There's parking as well. All the units have parking stalls. I'll show you that a little bit later too. By the way, there's a building right next door, very nice buildings, 200 Douglas, steel and concrete, and right next to it 188 on the park. Again, another fantastic building here. Why am I bringing these two up to you here? Well, because this townhouse is a lovely spot. I mean, it's right beside some of Victoria's best complexes. Oh, look at this. I'm walking down towards the water. By the way, it's 500 steps to the water. Like if you were looking here, see the opening at the very end of the street there? Yeah, that's Dallas Road right there. It is just beautiful. Now, look over this way here, across the way. Oh, kids are enjoying that water feature. Actually, let's do this here. It is like a big watering can. My kids have played there as well too. Of course, we're all being very careful under COVID time. But yeah, Beacon Hill Park. I'm just outside of the front door of our unit at 210 Douglas. Thank you for joining us, by the way. And you can see there the sign to the Circle Drive. 1 block down the street for our Victoria locals is the Beacon Drive-In. That is a local institution. Fantastic place for ice cream, oyster burgers, fries. It's lovely. So, you know, everything is close by here. The weather is fantastic. It looks like it's going to be nice and clear all the way through, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday. We had a nice little heat wave, and of course we never get too hot here in Victoria, 26, 28 degrees, unlike the heat wave that my friends were seeing in the east in the TO area there. Here's the building again. I just want to point it out to you here. And again, as far as proximity is concerned, here's the building, boom, there's the park. Oh my goodness, it's so good. One of the big changes that has happened recently too with the City of Victoria is they closed off much of Beacon Hill Park for vehicular traffic. So now it is a pedestrian park. The pond, by the way, not far from here. All right, so let's bring you to the unit itself. I'll show you all of the details of it. Oh, and you know, I got to tell you this. I just came from downtown Victoria. So Douglas, this is Douglas Street, of course. Douglas, the main strip of downtown Victoria is just down the ways a little bit. It took me, literally in the car, about 2 minutes to drive from my last destination to here. You don't even need to drive. I mean, if you work downtown, it is so easy to walk. Anyways, I'm just taking you up here. Like I said, it's an 8-unit complex. I'm going to show you the surroundings here. All right. And I'm taking you towards unit number 5. And here we go. Of course, we are undergoing all of our COVID protocols, so we have our signs and everything up. And if you just give me a brief moment, I like to put a mask on, because that's what we do when we're in people's homes. Okay, hope you guys are doing all of your COVID precautions, especially our friends in the real estate business. So very important at this time. Listen, I'm going to show you the configuration here. I'm going to start with the upstairs, okay? So we've got our front door. Let's go right upstairs. Such a tidy spot. I love some of the things that these guys have done, like these shelves here at the front, bookshelf at the stairs. Great place for your travel books, also games and all that. We've got laminate floors on the main floor. Now, you did notice I walked upstairs. The configuration of this home here is the living area. So we've got your living room, so comfortable, your dining area, your kitchen. I'll show you all these in detail a little bit later, and laundry in the back there. That's all upstairs. So the bedrooms is a 2-bedroom home. The bedrooms are on the main floor. 2 bedrooms down and bathroom. But you know what? Let's start here. We're going to take you to the deck. And I showed you earlier from the outside. These decks have all been upgraded. So you can see new railings, new decking. Everything's great. And I want to show you from here, again, a view to the park. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Fantastic exposure as well too. We've got southeast. It's a great spot. These guys have bamboo. You can see here, nice sitting spot. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a seat here just to show you what it's like from eye level. Enjoying this deck. I'm getting a lot of sun here, by the way. The exposure here is just fantastic. I mean, obviously it's 11:30 in the morning right now, so you get a sense of what the exposure is like at this time of day. It would be a fantastic time, or a fantastic place for a coffee or your breakfast. Let's go back in though. Again, laminate floors. The heating is baseboard. You can see here, actually, it's a sizable dining area. You can put together a good-sized dinner party here because there's a lot of space on either side. Plus, they have that little breakfast bar there at the kitchen. All right, the stairwell. I want to give you some details now about the property here while I have you on the line. So first of all, the price is $5,099. It is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, built in 1976. Altogether, size-wise, it is 896 square feet on 2 floors. By the way, it feels a lot bigger. I mean, I'm not sure if you can tell here. This is just the upstairs. I haven't even shown you downstairs quite yet. By the way, if you have any questions as you're watching, please do type away. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you do have. Or if you're watching this as a recording after the live stream, just send us a message. We'd be happy to give you any information that you need. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 896 square feet. The monthly strata fee here is $375, $375 a month. If you're wondering about things, rentals, for instance, 2 out of 8 can be rented at any time. There's no age restriction. Dogs and cats, you can have 2 dogs here, but they must be no more than 20 pounds each. You can have barbecues, but they must be propane or electric. There is a parking stall. There is a storage locker. What else can I tell you? Oh, taxes here. This was built in 1976. The taxes last year, gross taxes, that's before your homeowner grant, was $1,956. Now, there's a couple of other little details that our owners here have told us. I'm just going to flip it around here. Hi, guys. So I mentioned to you before, it's 500 steps to the ocean. You know, I don't often count steps. I'll tell you this, though. It's not very far. It's only 3 blocks down the street, and a really nice walk as well. 20 steps to Beacon Hill Park. Well, yeah, it's just across the street. It is 4 blocks to the Empress Hotel. Why would you want to know that? Well, hey, that's the Inner Harbour. If you want to have a fantastic meal, want to have a nice drink, not just the Empress, but there's other great locations around there. I actually just came from there. So I said a moment ago outside that to drive your car takes less than 2 minutes. I left at 11:16 and I showed up here at 11:18. So it's right. I don't even know why I drove. I mean, I could have walked. They love waking up to the sound of seagulls, and they also can hear the concerts in the Beacon Hill band shell from the balcony. If you've never been there, it's a great spot. It's just across the way, of course. The band shell, they often have concerts, which is great. I grew up here in Victoria, and Beacon Hill Park, of course, is the place that I used to spend a lot of time with. I still bring the kids there. Hey, in normal times when it's not COVID, it's fantastic. Even right now, lower risk going out to parks, as our provincial health officer has told us. So get out there, get some fresh air. It's a great way to do it, and there's no better way than to actually be living here. It's fantastic. Okay, let's turn the camera around and get you guys, again, looking at more of the unit here. Oh my goodness. You know, I got to tell you, it's a little bit difficult navigating with gloves on. There we go. As I mentioned to you, I wear gloves and mask in people's homes. I do believe it's the right thing to do. Here's that eating space. Great little spot. Open to the kitchen, of course. Here's the kitchen. Great working space. And again, you imagine preparing a nice meal for your friends here and socializing at the same time. Whether they're hanging out in the living room area there or they're seated at the table. Great. And then in behind here is the laundry. So we've got our stacked washer dryer. Something else I forgot to mention too is we have new windows. There's new windows here. This is a vinyl thermopane window. Now I'm going to take you guys downstairs in just a moment here. Here's the view from the stairs of the living area. Great. Piano Man. Great album. All right. So down the stairs, as I mentioned to you, the living area is upstairs. The bedrooms are down here. So again, this is coming from the front door. Of course, we've got our bath. Very tidy, so nicely kept. And by the way, if you haven't done so already, we have the 3-dimensional Matterport tour that you can take. I posted the link earlier on the page. Or if you have any questions, you would like floor plans, details, just let us know. We'll get you whatever you need. And then here is the vanity. Oh, so tidy. Tile floor, by the way. This tile extends out through the foyer as well. Here's the main bedroom. All right, good size. And again, thermopane window, newer window. Okay, and then here is the second bedroom. Now you can see here, this right now is configured as a workspace, also the TV room here. But of course, you see this cabinet against the wall. We all know what that is. That is a Murphy wall bed. So convenient. Obviously, when these guys have guests, it's easy to set up. So it's a convertible room. It is a office/den and a guest room whenever needed. Full closet. I mentioned before, we have 896 square feet on 2 floors. It does feel larger than that. You know, it's a great reminder here that sometimes measurements don't really tell the whole story. Oh, I was going to say, there's a coat closet here as well. It goes underneath the stairs, lots of space. And there is a big storage area downstairs right off the parking area. Oh, Sticks, another great album. All right, I want to take you back upstairs here. Again, if you have any questions or you'd like more information about this home, just let me know. I want to thank you for joining us, by the way, everyone who's here watching online right now. So here again is the living room, just from a different angle. These are really big chairs, by the way. So it's a large overstuffed chair and the sofa as well. And yet there's lots and lots of room here. I like what they've done here with this little workspace with the computer. It's very, very handy. Yeah, it's just lovely. Ceiling fan. You know, back to the kitchen there. I'm going to take you outside once again, just to remind you about how lovely it is out here. Could not have picked a better day for weather. My goodness, it's lovely. Yeah, and you can see the driveway down here. So one of the nice things too is we're unit number 5, which means that there are 4 other units closer. So we got a bit of distance from the road. Not that the road is particularly busy, because at the very foot of Douglas Street, it's not like it's downtown traffic anymore. So it is on the quiet side. I mean, here we are. You just watch here and you can see there's not a lot of cars going by here on a Saturday. It's always great to have these privacy screens between the units. And I also want to show you, while we're outside here, some of the things. So I know I'm kind of close here. This is a problem with the camera lens. So the stucco on the uppers has all been recently redone. You can see here the tile. This stuff here lasts forever on the tile roof. There is torch-on roofing on the flat part of the roof, but also all of the flashing and the tin has been redone as well. It looks very new. I mean, this is a great example of a strata that has taken very good care of itself. And I had mentioned before as well the vinyl decking and also the railings. They rebuilt all of these decks, you know, just out of due regular maintenance. So they will be lasting for a very long time. And yes, the owners, all of the owners collectively paid for that upgrade. So it's all paid for. No surprises in the future feature. Laminate floors. I always enjoy when you have windows on either side. You know, lots of light. All right, great spot. Again, for dining area. The nice thing about a room like this here is you've got so many options. You can reconfigure it in whatever way you like. Basically a nice big open room. When we wrap up in a few minutes here, I'm going to take you back outside and I'll show you again the surrounding, just in case you're joining us late here or after our start. I'm going to be able to show you the fantastic proximity, because I got to tell you, the location here, I mean, the unit is beautiful. The unit is great. The value is fantastic, by the way. It is only $509,900. For any of you who are looking at what's going on in Victoria real estate, you know that the average price for detached single-family home right now is $1 million. So we're looking at half the average price of a home. And as a townhouse, it's great. It's low maintenance. It's fantastic. So value-wise, there's a lot to offer here. I mentioned already, there's no age restriction, so this is a great family location here. So close to fantastic schools. The kids can walk to school from here. Walk to parks. I mean, not just Beacon Hill Park. There's a number of parks in James Bay. Oh, I haven't even talked about James Bay yet. So James Bay, as a location, of course, has a lot of other amenities as well. At the very end, we have Dallas Road, of course. We have Ogden Point, not far. It's a bit of a walk, but it's a nice walk. It's a really nice walk, especially what they've done with the promenade recently. So it's all wide open now for cycling and also for walking. Even a little bit further is Fisherman's Wharf. That's all in this area here. That's all James Bay. Plus you've got Niagara Street, all of the shops, restaurants. The library, the new library is nearby here too. There's so much to love about the location. You literally do not need a car. When it comes to complete walkable homes and locations, this is hard to beat. Although there is parking here, which is great. You can easily exist as a pedestrian in this area here, especially if you work downtown. Or, of course, if you are working from home nowadays, as a lot of people are, now that we're doing self-isolation and all that, there's so much to like here. On a monthly basis, when you consider what it would cost to purchase a nice unit like this at $5,199, plus the strata fees, it's very affordable. So it's a great option for you. But anyways, let's continue walking through. I don't have a lot more time with you guys, unfortunately, so we've got about 9 minutes left before we got to move on to our next spot. But again, I wanted to show you the kitchen. I didn't show you the closet here, the pantry area. If you have any questions or would like to chat about this home or any home, or want to talk about the real estate market, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to chat with you. Laundry. Okay, and again, the kitchen. Oh, I keep on putting that light on. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's move us downstairs. Again, a great spot for shelves. This is a classic example of a home that has, Joni Mitchell too. Wow, and Eric Clapton. You guys, the owners here, great choice, great choice. Okay, so back down to the lower level. I see more people have joined us. Thanks for joining. As I mentioned, living area upstairs. We have our 2 bedrooms downstairs. I pointed out the laminate floors upstairs. There's tile on the main floor here, which extends from the entrance to the bathroom. There's also laminate floors in the 2 bedrooms. This is the second room, which has your Murphy wall bed. Great spot for visitors, but in the meantime, also used as a TV sitting area and an office space, home office. Here is that master bedroom. Actually, what I didn't do is let's have a look out the window of the master just to show you. And here we go. Okay. And here's the bathroom. Very nicely done, very fresh. Really, this is one of these homes, it's in move-in condition. Like when we say move-in condition, I mean, this is a great example. Okay, so I am now going to take you guys around. Just bear with me for a moment, everyone. Gotta lock the door. Okay, and I can take the COVID mask off so I can talk to you a little more clearly. But again, 8 units in the complex here. I'm going to take you down the back stairwell, and we're going to take another look down this way. This is the back of the building where all the entrances are. All right, very nicely kept, as you can see. The garbage and recycle for the complex is right here. Here's the driveway. Thank you for joining us. I've said a number of times here that if you have any questions, just let us know. By the way, here is the storage room for the unit. It's a really big room. I wish I could show it to you. Lots of room for storage. Parking spot is right here. So it's all covered parking. I'm going to take you back out to the street. Right, there's the unit right there. And here we are. We are at Beacon Hill Park. So as they said, 20 steps to Beacon Hill Park, meaning probably from here. I mean, hey, 20 steps. It's not very far to go. In fact, I am going to cross the street in just a moment here. I have mentioned to you guys before that down the end of the road there where that clearing is, that is Dallas Road. That's the scenic Marine Drive of Victoria. Oh, it's such a lovely place to be. And if you are not from here, the promenade, the pedestrian and biking lane walkways and everything are all newer. They've done a lot of upgrades in the neighborhood here, so it's just all fantastic. Here I am, just across the street. I want to pan back to 210 Douglas Street. There it is right there. Again, to show you location. So down this way is downtown Victoria. Also on Douglas Street, a number of blocks down. So I think it's, well, I'm just going to count the blocks here, 200. Yeah, so 6 blocks that way. 6 blocks that way is downtown Victoria. We're obviously 3 blocks from the water here. I had mentioned before we have a couple of Victoria's fancy condo developments right next to 210 Douglas Street. Oh my goodness. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 896 square feet on 2 floors at 5099. Just to let you know, there are units here that are 800,000, 900,000 or more. A unit just came up at 188 Douglas at 900,000 too. So that's kind of the price range that we're looking at in the neighborhood here. 210 Douglas, fantastic value. It's a great, great spot. There is the farm too. You know, I wonder how they're doing now during COVID time. Not sure if it's open right now. Beacon Hill Park, fantastic location. We can't see the totem pole from here. Of course, it was in the 60s the tallest freestanding totem pole in the world. It may still have that. It may still be known as that. Here's that water feature for the kids. It's fantastic. Can we see Beacon Drive in from here? Yes, we can. So I don't know if you can see in the distance there, the patio. People are having their fish and chips, or it's 11. What time is it now? Well, it's noon. I guess it's lunchtime. My kids love the soft serve ice cream over there. It's a great location. But you know, hey, it is basically a block and a half from 210 Douglas Street. I did say that the seller has counted as 500 steps to Dallas Road. You know, there's just so much walking around here. It is so lovely. It is beautiful. Listen, if you have questions about this property here or any property in Greater Victoria, I'd be happy to chat with you about it. Just give me a call. You can post or just send us a message through either Facebook Messenger or on the page here. Reach out to us, primeteam.ca, the Prime Real Estate Team. I'm a born and raised Victorian. I've been selling real estate here for 29 years. I grew up around here, my stomping grounds. I love it here. When it comes, you know, every town has their iconic location, and I have to tell you, Beacon Hill Park is the Victoria iconic location. I wish I could jump in my car and drive down with a camera on and show you the scenic waterway, the Marine Drive. I can't. It'd be easy enough for you to look it up. But I got to tell you, you know, at the end of the road, especially on a clear day like today, I bet you're going to be able to see Port Angeles. So across the channel, it's an hour and a half by ferry. The Coho Black Ball Ferry takes people across daily. Well, not right now, obviously, because the border's closed. But you can see the States from here. It is just amazing. So thanks again for joining. We've hit that time right now. If you're from out of town, you want to learn more about Greater Victoria, reach out to me. Reach out to myself or to Kyle. We'd be happy to tell you more. We are seeing a lot more people move to Greater Victoria nowadays. Part of it seems to be what we've learned about ourselves during self-isolation or sheltering in place. People either deciding that they need more property, more home. You think about a townhouse like 210 Douglas Street, it's a classic example of maybe somebody who wants to upgrade from a 1-bedroom or traditional 2-bedroom condominium to something like this that has 2 levels, has its own parking area, has its own storage locker, and of course, location-wise, you can't beat it. Because right now, you got to spend a lot to buy a house. We had multiple offers on one of our properties yesterday, listed at $799, sold for over $900,000. That's what's going on in Victoria right now. Whereas options like this are just fantastic. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the ability to, first of all, live in Victoria, because that's where everyone wants to be. You can do it on an affordable standpoint at only $509 to have a townhouse. And of course, you can be in one of the best areas of town that is walkable to everything. So anyways, everyone, thank you very much for joining. Reach out to me direct, Tony at primeteam.ca. Like our page, follow our page. Appreciate you spending your time watching this here, whether you're doing it live right now or if you're watching the recorded video after the fact. If there's anything we can do for you here in Victoria in terms of real estate, we are here to serve. So thanks again for your time, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.